Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Mariners Baseball here on youtube.com/OnosaurusRex. That's right. We're doing more of it because 162 games apparently wasn't enough. Actually, closer to 180, I guess. 175. I forget exactly what I went in the postseason. 4, 8, 11, and 2. So 175 games, something like that. Anyway, that wasn't enough. So I decided to boot up MLB The Show 17 because it gives me what I want, which is this mode called Seasons Mode, and you can adjust the amount of innings that are played per game. So we can just play 3-inning games throughout the entire season. Each video is one full series of baseball. I am changing the schedule around because I'm kind of trying to put up what I'm enjoying / like is getting views. And the NBA stuff isn't doing as well as I'd like it to, so I'm cutting that down to a couple of days a week for the next month or for December through the end of the year, which means that I'm actually going to, because of how many days that leaves left, I'm going to bump this up to 5 nights a week, and we'll be doing this 5 nights a week as we play through this, and then every Sony published MLB game all the way back to MLB Pennant Race, if I can find a copy of that, and that should take us right up to the hopeful, fingers crossed, release of MLB The Show 24. Fingers crossed. The last couple I think have started on time, or maybe they were like a day late. The MLB The Show 21 was super late. Anyway, that's the plan, so that's what we're doing. We're finally at home. We finally get a home series here. Unfortunately, we have to play the Houston Astros. Oh, by the way, they post at 6 p.m. Pacific time on the days that they post, which is Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And then Monday and Wednesday are NBA 2K24, at least through the month of December. We'll see what happens after that. So we're finally at home. We're stuck with that 2017 schedule, so we get a lot of divisional opponents. And we have not seen an opponent outside of the division just yet. We have faced Houston. We have faced the Angels. We will now face Houston again. And then we will face the Texas Rangers before we finally get out to face Miami, before we're right back in and facing the Oakland Athletics. Speaking of the Athletics, they are right on our heels. We had a 6-1 start to our season. Good stuff. They're right behind us at 5-2. Everybody else in the division under 500, and we have had a large hand in that by beating the Astros 3 out of the first 4 games and sweeping the Angels in the most recent series. So let's jump into this one. We have Jesse Hahn. He's 0-1 with a 4.50, taking on Michael Wacha, 1-0 with a 3.0 ERA. The Marlins sitting at 500, though we won't see them for another 6 games, so it doesn't matter. Bam. Let's jump in here. Play full game. It's not going to be 45 minutes, but that's fine. We'll go Seafoam Green. I mean, come on. What's theme 2? Have we done theme 2 yet? Quick counts. Wow. This lineup's fine. I think the lineup's fine. It's fine. Let's take the camera off real quick. And then still have audio. That's good news. So I can do this and get the... Oh, we're going to have another one of those. Oh, shoot. What I need to do. Hold on. As this audio fades out, I got to give it to you. There we go. See, I think that's the screenshot I need, is the 2 just logos. This isn't super helpful. Oh, that's right. It's Safeco Field. Rip in peace. It still exists, but not as Safeco Field. It's T-Mobile Park now. This is not a good game to be playing before we switch to the new game. I checked the franchise mode. It'd be awesome if they would put this in the franchise mode, these settings. It's one of the best features that they have for like Madden and NBA, the 2K games, is that you can do like, hey, I'd like a 5-minute quarter, and I'd either like to put all of the stats. Wait, what? Oh, last year's rings. I was like, we have not allowed we're the worst at allowing home runs. Anyway, I'd like to play 5-minute quarters, 6-minute quarters, whatever. Either all the simulated games are the same, or you take your stats and regulate them to like what they would be if it was a full-length game. I'd love to see them do that here in MLB The Show. Give you the reduced staminas, give you the decisions that make sense in a 3-inning game. I don't think we'll ever see it, which is unfortunate, but who knows? Maybe it's a thing that they'll put in MLB The Show 24. think we'll end up probably going backwards in games. We'll go to like 16 or 15 in the offseason. Astros, Mariners, game 1 of 3 coming up for you.
Public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your
2017 Seattle Mariners. Oh, by the way, everything was randomly drafted. Fantasy draft, 3-inning games. Bam. I'd like to try and get a Mariners jersey before the season starts. 1 start, 1-0 record, 3 ERA, 12 average of 12 innings or Ks over 9.
The Astros starting lineup. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
We have not had a day off just yet, so our closer is getting a little tired. Chris Davis still 0 for. Nolan Arenado is the problem in this lineup. We've given up a couple of home runs to him. One of them was a walk-off, and that is our lone loss this season.
HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in? An ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. Okay. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
We've lost the pinpoint pitching. I'm still getting used to it.
All right, here's how the M's line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. At third base, Kyle Seager. He has really turned himself.
We did get Kyle Seager, which is pretty nice. We have a really solid infield. And I'm looking forward to being at home. I think that'll help the pace of the videos just a little bit because we keep having to bring on a closer for an extra 3 outs. But this Houston Astros team has given me some trouble.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center.
Oh, that's right. We don't have the throwing meter either. I don't know if is that on? Is that a thing that exists, or is that new as of a different game that I didn't realize?
At the plate, Cesar Santana.
Let's take a quick look at the gameplay options. Hitting, pitching, fielding. Throwing meter. Display with no feedback. The new meter functionality is on, but it will not appear. When off, throwing strength will not be determined by how long you hold the button and is based on fielder skills. Higher setting, more precise, will have to be with the meter to be accurate. Rookie is easiest, legend hardest. The throwing meter is off. On. Assist. Off, you're responsible for making the throws. Huh. Okay. I was like, I thought the meter was on, but it just doesn't.
Offering on its way.
Doesn't really seem to exist. All right, let's jump back into it here. 1 out. That's a good start here.
This afternoon, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together, and I'm looking at one right now.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it, makes the play, and there are
that was not a good pitch. Someone say that's a bad pitch.
Here's Nolan
Arenado has 2 home runs and 4 ribbies. All of those coming in the first 2 games of the season against us. So whoever the Astros faced in the last series was able to keep him more in check. Sir, that is a flipping strike. Are you serious?
Now, Matt, I'm telling you, I watch Ricky Holiday call games. I start thinking about hockey. Top shelf. That's him. He's going to call everything up in the zone. Top shelf Ricky.
And a good heater.
That's a little more of the plate caught than I want, but it's all right.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Ready on 1 and 2. And another foul ball.
Yeah, let's go top shelf. They said he's going to call everything top shelf. I'm excited to get a ball call here. I thought that was going to be a better pitch. My bad.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside.
A swing and a miss. That
Okay,
retires
so
the
we're off
side,
to a
and
good
that
start
will do it.
defensively. Typically how it is for us.
Astros go
We're
down
usually
1, 2,
pretty good
3.
defensively.
So now the
We struggled
Mariners
early in
offense
the
gets to
most
work
recent
for the
season
first
in
time.
23
They
because
got
of
no
the
score.
new hitting controls. Or defensive controls, excuse me. But I eventually figured it out.
And now a
We only
quick
had
look
like
at the
one pretty bad
Mariners starting
disastrous
lineup in
play,
this
and that
one.
was getting Colton
Harold,
Wong
what's the key
injured
to
in like the final
continuing the
game.
winning streak?
Final stretch of games. Craig Gentry, he's been kind of our guy. McCann still looking for a hit. I'd like to get into a better flow with Kyle Seager, but Miguel Cabrera has been huge. Jesse Hahn is the starter for the Houston Astros. One start with an 0-1 record, a 4.50 ERA. He's pitched 4 innings, given up 7 hits. He's walking or he's given up walks and hits per innings pitched at a rate of 1.75. Some strikeouts, some walks. And it's hard to read all the stats when you say things unnecessarily complicatedly.
And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
You mean T-Mobile Park?
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
All right. Now, the good thing for me is that we have good speed at the top of the lineup. 2-seam fastball, a curveball, 4-seam fastball, sinker, and a changeup.
And that's in there
Okay.
for
That's a nice curveball.
Harold
That's a nice
taking a look
curveball.
at
Not
these
really looking for that
Astros
pitch in that
entering play here
location.
this afternoon. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, man, I don't know what we're going to get from these guys today. This is the most difficult game, that cross-country trip, and you play the first game on the road. I don't know if they'll be tired or if they got the rest. We'll see how it plays out. This is a tough combination, and it's important for him to stay down in the zone. If he does, he'll have great success, because the sinker and the changeup, they come out on the same plane when it's thrown properly, and that's really hard
way
for a
early.
hitter to read.
Way early. So he's gone curveball, 2-seam, and changeup.
1-2, here it comes. Fly ball out to
I think
straightaway right.
unfortunately that'll be an out. It's a little bit of a defensive swing there. I don't think the timing was terrible. It was a contact swing with circle. Just trying to get him on base and see if we can move him around.
Here's Craig Gentry.
Averaging 615. That was a curveball up in the zone just late.
First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Feels good to be at home. Hopefully we can use it to our advantage.
And he holds up
That's
here,
fine.
but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Don't really want to make contact with that one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded
Oh,
to
that's
third.
just a bad swing.
Arenado has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Dang it.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in.
One
First
home
cuts for
run,
him here with the
3
bases
ribbies
open
so
and
far.
2 away.
Big home run. He had a solo shot in Houston. Gave us the lead in game 3 of that series, I believe. That 2-seam was low.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing at a
I
miss
wanted
at
it.
the
I
big
wanted it.
curveball.
I was way
Now
too
that's
early.
when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of
Go. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone, baby. Miguel Cabrera all the way to the second deck. 1-0 Mariners.
So a solo shot off
For the
the
most
bat
part in
of
MLB The Show
Cabrera.
23, I eliminated the power swing. It was mostly just regular swing and contact swing. Every once in a while there'd be an angry power swing in there, but second home run of the season for Cabrera. We might mix in the power swing a little bit more in this game. I feel like we're getting a good read on what he's wanting to do. That's why I went so hard for that first pitch. I thought I was looking a little lower, but went to the regular swing, got a hold of the, I'm going to guess, 2-seam fastball. And got it out of the ballpark. Seager's a guy I'd like to get going a little bit along with, what's his name? Baez? Hey. Oh, you're telling him, yeah, that's right, get back. was a two-seam fastball.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
That's a great
And
take
that
right
misses
there.
for ball one.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
That's a
Lays
great
off a
take
fastball
right there.
that doesn't miss by
Great
much.
take.
It's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
Grounded to second.
Ooh, the
Taken in
shift.
by Scope.
The shift got me
Throw on
in
Davis
23.
takes
That's
care
a
of the
hit.
middle in the inning.
But because they
But
have the
Mariners
shift
draw
on
first
so
blood here
heavily.
on the solo home run.
Damn it.
Second inning coming up, and the M's are off to an early 1-0 lead.
So Chris Davis
Chris
coming up. He
Davis
does not
now.
have a
They
hit
gotta
yet
lead
this
things off
season.
here in this one-run
Kinda wild.
contest.
They see the thing is for Houston, they have Nolan Arenado in a really good spot at the 3 spot, provided they can get some hits to try and bring him up again. And that's where I kind of keep flipping between. I don't know what's going on there graphically. That's where I keep flipping. I'm like, do I want Cabrera? Do I want Seager? Cabrera's probably good in the 3 spot. Seager's fine in the 4. And I think even if I had flipped them early in the season, I'd probably be saying the same thing, because ideally I'd be on top of it with the opposite. Whoever's in that 3 spot. Yes, more than likely going to get that second at-bat, whereas 4 through 9, maybe not as likely.
Froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Got him with that top shelf fastball. That's what we're looking for. Go with a little cutter on the outside.
In is Curtis Granderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
What is happening there? Pretty gross.
1 out, nobody on.
There we go. That's a better fastball inside.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect.
That was not a good cutter. It was pretty good release timing, but the accuracy at the top was not good.
Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And Granderson swings and misses that time as he's down on strikes for route number 2.
Hey, every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Cracking do, baby. It's better than cracking a do at 10 p.m.
As he'll take a changeup here for
9:45. I was like, oh, 10 p.m. No, that's not good. Because I started to do the math in my head of when I would be done with this recording. I was like, that's late. I'm a little ahead of schedule.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That was a really bad pitch.
That's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So
that's not what I wanted to give up right there.
Is still alive.
Well, this is the 6th hitter he faces. He finally gives up a hit, but man, he's looking sharp today. I think he's going to have a good game.
Should have a good game. We're good.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into
Man, that bat
territory.
sound is...
A runner on first with 2 away. And he pops it up back behind second base. And Baez will put this one away to retire.
Okay. Everything about that panicked the hell out of me. It didn't take the top thing away fast enough. Whew. That was an alert. Now the problem with this series, as you'll I'm sure notice, I've turned the stamina down as low as it can go for both the computer and the human, and it's just not enough. So we'll see a lot. We'll see like The computer pitcher's pitching the entire time.
Turned on that one and
I
crushed
should have
it,
had
just
that.
pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1.
That's a great take. Great take.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, that's not a bad.
Wait, where's my other? Wait. Oh, no. What happened? Wait, what happened to my other? They trade him or something? Alright.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Hit the
That's a
target,
really
but this
good
is
take.
low, 2-1.
It was going to be a good take regardless, but even better because it was a ball.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Marte is under it.
Not enough on it.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Javier Baez.
Future cover star of MLB The Show 20.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's
And
such
the
a
first
bad
pitch is
swing.
chopped foul at the plate at
Please
strike one.
stop.
Here comes the 0-1.
Oh, that's an even worse swing.
And he's behind 0-2.
Timing was good, though.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Good take.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Marte. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's Matt Adams.
Now, Matt Adams, we bat pretty well. We've bat pretty well with him. We usually bring in a pinch runner for him. Maybe looking for a bit of an insurance run.
Now a ball
Nope,
swung
that's
out
just
and hit to Davis over
way too early.
he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Dang.
Nothing across here this half. We've played 2 full. It's the Mariners 1 and the Astros 0.
I think we just try to keep racking up those saves.
A sight
There it
to
is.
be seen. The great Pike Place Market here in Seattle. Welcome back to baseball on the show. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first. Michael Rivera takes the mound as
his stamina is getting a little bit low. Only used him for an inning at a time. 6 innings, he struck out 10. It's a little bit quicker on the pace there. Now, for whatever reason, I have a lot of trouble throwing Rivera's secondary pitches. I don't see why. That was good. Seemed like it caught a lot of plate. That was a bad pitch. Okay. End on a good one there. I don't know why you would want that slider in that location, but
And this is on the outside
I'm going
corner
to
for
not
strike
chance
one.
it.
Now the 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's a beautiful curveball. That is a beautiful curveball. Let's go.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated.
Go Rivera.
Right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Pitching scared here.
Stepping in now, David Lustig.
A little late on that one.
Foul behind the plate.
Well,
A little more plate than I would have liked to have seen, but
heavy
that's
dose
okay.
of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get on through
That's
into
okay.
center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
I believe that
Well, it
is
looks
the
like just
first
a
hit
ground ball base hit
that
and
he's
Buck
given up to
scores. But man,
this
that
season.
ball was hit hard up the middle. He's gonna do well
Just
for
could
himself
not
if he
get
stays
it. It
consistent.
looked like he had a pretty good shot to get it with his glove. Right up the middle is such a damaging place.
In now, Starling Marte, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He
We're
flied
good.
out leading
We're
off
good.
the
We got
ball
one
game.
out here. And a nice changeup.
The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a little tapper. 0-2, here it is.
Yes, that got him. That was a terrible pitch. Thankfully, it was going to be terrible further outside the zone. But I think that means that I don't even have to worry about the steal. I'm okay giving that up.
And then start working outside the
Woo.
zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Standing in now, Cesar Santana, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the 1-0. That misses.
Settle
2-0.
down. Settle down just a little bit.
When you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
That fastball was not good. That curveball was even worse. I pushed that to the left, and it was like, oh, it's all the way to the right.
Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Look out as this bat shatters on impact.
Boom! That's a win for the Mariners. Let's go.
Wow.
Save number 7.
That's what happens when you get a well-pitched
Win number 7 for the
Hurlers battled.
upstart
It's almost a
Seattle
shame
Mariners.
somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score.
All we did was we got one home run, gave up a couple of hits there. We only had the one hit.
Takes the win on the mound, his second of the year.
There's some decent pieces of contact, but we got the one that mattered, and we were able to play a 2.5 inning game, and that did affect the runtime kind of the way I thought it would. One in the first, and that's it. Waka gets the win, Hahn gets the loss, Rivera gets the save. 2-0, 0-2, and save number 7. And Waka is your player of the game, even though it should be Miguel Cabrera, who was 1 for 1 with that solo shot. Baez, Seager, and Segura all 0 for, so just kind of 3 guys that were like, hey, they weren't great. Those are the big name guys you would want in the hit column, though, especially Baez and Seager. I don't know how good Baez is in this game. He would end up being good enough. Good enough sounds like a kind of a mean way to phrase it, but he did make an impact to the point that he was a cover star, so at some point he was good. Scope and Lustig? I don't know why I said Lusting, but Scope and Lustig, 1 for 1. Grandal was 0 for 1, Santana 0 for 2, and most importantly, Arenado was 0 for 2. Jesse Hahn pitched 2 innings. He gave up 1 hit, 1 run, 1 earned, no walks, no strikeouts. Waka, on the other side, 2 innings pitched as well. He gave up 1 hit, but he got the zeros where it matters. No hit, no runs, no earned, no walks, 3 strikeouts, and Rivera with save number 7. So there we go. We improved to, well, Rivera has 7, what's it called? 7 saves, so that means we have 7 wins. We are 7-1 on the season. Kind of surprised that it's actually going as well. I know we're on the lower end of the difficulty. It feels right because I am not pitching super well. If it was much more difficult, I think we'd be giving up a ton more contact, and we'd actually probably end up in this with the dynamic difficulty. But yeah, there you go. Some stats for you. We'll back out, advance to the next day. Oh. Can handle all of your team's roster needs from the Manage Roster screen. Knowing your coaching staff is important. Now, morale. People are happy. People are happy. Some people don't love their team role. Oh my God, Dane Vogelback's on the team? Oh, I didn't know he was here. He doesn't have the power that we're like looking for, but I didn't really. We have Dan Vogelback. Let's go. He's pretty good too. Oh, he's a 65 overall. Why? What the heck? Is it morale? No. Okay. All right. All right. That's fine. Lineups, auto, acquisitions, contracts, coaches, transactions. Did we like your trade block? No players. Transactions pending completed. Red Sox, Padres, Giants. Holy moly. 4-2. I'm assuming we're going backwards. Hold on. Hold on. This is not great. Oh, just keep scrolling. Just keep scrolling. Just real quick. Oh, we can look. Okay. So it doesn't look like we traded anybody. I thought we had a different pitcher that we could use in the bullpen. I've been warming them up. Anyway, doesn't matter. We're moving on to game number 2 of this series. We lead 1-0. We can win the series right here at home. Dylan Bundy 0-1 with a 2.25 ERA. Take it on Blake Snell. He's 1-0. Zeros in that ERA column. So let's jump in. We'll play the full game. Weird. Wait, why? What? What do we? Hold on. Yeah. Great. Oh, okay. Why? I don't think I hit square. All right. We're going Seafoam Green. I love it. Theme 1, that's fine. I don't know that I love Theme 2. I don't know that I really have an opinion on it, but whatever. Seager. Okay. Yeah, I think we're fine. So we'll jump in here. And I might try to snag that other thumbnail real quick. Maybe see if I can find a PNG for the show 17 or something. Oh, I missed it. I missed it. I absolutely missed it.
Seattle, but at the very least, the roof
we
will be shut
doming?
to shield us from some of that. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the American League's Houston Astros
I don't think I did get that thumbnail
and the
again.
Seattle Mariners. These two should provide some big-time
we'll just go with
fireworks.
the.
First
I guess we'll
pitch
just go
is
with the
coming up.
records. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. All right, here he is, Blake Snell,
will be on the
1-0
bump
record,
for game 2
1
of the
start,
series.
3
Harold, any
innings
thoughts?
pitched.
Well, Matt, he got his season off to a pretty good start. He got
A
a
whip
win
of
his last
1
outing,
point or
his first outing of
.67
the
with
year,
1 hit,
and now he's
5
going for
strikeouts,
number
a
2.
walk.
See if he can back it up with back-to-back good performances.
I think
Here's
we won
Starling
1
Marte,
game in 4.
and we are set for
Must have been the game that I think we had back-to-back solo shots.
Center fielder, Starling Marte.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lagares is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Garez gets it. Probably should have opened the dome up, but that's all
Now
right.
here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. H, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Marte, Simeon,
Matt, they've really been struggling the
Arenado.
last 3 or 4 games to
I
score
hope I'm
runs.
saying the
They
name
haven't
right,
been
Nolan
able to
Arenado.
execute a
He is
bunt.
such a
They haven't been
huge
hitting runs.
person
They
to pay
haven't been doing
attention
little things
to.
that
Chris
maybe might
Davis,
jump 'em. And the
Chris
biggest
Young.
thing, the power has disappeared. So they've struggled the last 3 or 4 games.
Digging in, Marcus Simeon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Yoo-hoo.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field.
I knew it was bad as it left my hand. That's all right. That's all right. Hey, we had to score 1 anyway, you know? I had to score 1 anyway. Obviously, we're not going to go 161 and
A
1.
solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Simeon with his second of the season.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
We're all right.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Batting third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's the first pitch to him.
There we go. There's a nice strike. Let's get back there. We've only thrown 3 pitches. We've given up 1 out, 1 home run, and a strike.
Up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
They're having fun right now. When you put together a 6-game win streak, everybody
that's
starts
also a
getting
bad
interested
pitch.
and come to
It's
the park early. Do I have extra work to do? Because you're looking at 1 week of great baseball, and you die for those streaks. They just don't happen that often in a season.
There we go. Run them up on the low part of the zone. There we are. Okay, let's see if we can get... I know it's only out number 2. Thinking slightly ahead. See if we can get some speed on the base paths. Maybe run around and tie this game up.
He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at.
That was a really bad swing. I can't believe I got that. It was not a good pitch.
So much power. But you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he
laid
holds
off
back.
that one.
It's 1-2 now.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Oh, a little early sailed on me.
That time.
We're letting him back into this at bat. This isn't what we want to do here.
You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
He hasn't had the discipline to hold back. I know they're talking about that specific kind of pitch, but
Astros up and running on the solo homer.
Give up the solo, no problem.
First coming up from Safeco Field. It's now 1-0 Houston. Dylan Bundy, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment
Boomer
here.
Sooner.
Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, this guy's not
Bundy's 0-1 with a 2.25 ERA. 4 innings pitched. He's given up a couple of hits. Struck out 1. .50.
Whip. He's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
Gene
All right,
Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half.
4-seam, curveball, changeup, 2-seam. Now they started with the curveball last time. And they started with a curveball this time as well.
These Astros entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nobody likes to lose game 1 of the road trip, but you go on the road thinking, hey, if we can play 500 for the full road trip, we're in good standing. So right now, you're in game 2 of the road trip, and you know what? If you win today, you're what? 500. So you're actually on goal. That's why this game is a big one for you and to be on point.
Now
is that gone? Segura? You gonna tie this bad boy up at the bottom of the first? It's long gone. I have no idea where that ball was, but we tie it up. And that wasn't actually the plan there. Just saw well. I felt like I saw well what he was doing. Saw what he was doing well. I don't know how to phrase that apparently.
Come back to make this a 1-1 game.
First home run of the season. I don't know if he's the most powerful guy. I was trying to use his speed, but hey, I'll take the run. I'm not going to argue the home run here. But I think it's good to go in with a plan of, okay, this is exactly where I want this ball to go. I want to shoot the gap. I want to get a double. I want to get his speed on where we have Gentry behind him, who I'm hitting very well with. Screw it. Go yard.
Here's Craig Gentry.
That's a good take. That's a really good take. I'm not looking there. Off the excitement of the home run. Let it go. No problem.
But he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back. I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
Hit on the ground to third.
That's a bad swing.
Arenado has it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball.
Too aggressive on my part. I'm guessing it's a little lower in the zone. Barron had a home run in yesterday's game.
Well, Matt, this lineup's been scuffling from top to bottom. You don't see it very often, but they need a spark. One guy to step up, get hot, and maybe the rest can catch up. But right now, they're really struggling.
What? I'm struggling during a 7-game win streak? Yeah, it's outside.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that
Damn
one
it.
out of play for strike one.
Was not looking. I was looking for the curveball or the changeup lower in the zone. He threw exactly what I wanted.
Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
He threw that. That was on a platter to take the lead. That's all right. That's all right. Coming through. The four-seam fastball. It's right back up the middle. We're good.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager.
That's a great take. That is a great take. Way inside. He's doing a pretty good job mixing it up. He's thrown some off-speed pitches low. He's thrown some high fastballs on those opening pitches of the at-bat.
Here it comes, 1-0. A little roller toward the hole. Scooped up. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
What
Luckily for
happened
them,
there?
the left fielder
Wait, why did he go? Do we have 2 out right now? Or is it just
It's
one?
really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Oh, we only have 1 down. Oh, okay.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. In to score the runner from second.
That's a terrific double. That was what I was looking for out of Segura, but obviously comes through nicely with that solo home run. For some reason, Seager hung up around second, and I was trying to send him all the way home. He could have made it, but instead we have a 1 out. Okay, we're good. Stay calm, stay patient.
As he'll send a ground
And that
ball down to
is
third.
not what we are looking
On to
for.
Davis at
Gross.
first, and there are 2
Too
away.
aggressive. I literally was like, oh, stay calm. Just don't worry about it. We'll be fine. And then swung at the first pitch. Thought I saw that a little bit better.
Now, Matt Adams. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. First offering on its way.
That is a
Change up
fantastic
high for a
take.
strike.
Fantastic take right there.
With that one. There's not a situation ever.
Now,
where you
unfortunately,
wanna throw a
we
high
had the
changeup,
right-handed
so
hitter
I
up,
think he'll try to make
which
an
means that
adjustment
Seager
with the
dove
next
back
one he
to
throws.
third to not be
And
tagged
there
out
are
at home.
umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence,
We'll just go station to station, no problem. It is a little wild. I actually probably could have gone home there. Was there anyone covering home in that situation?
right there, you got to drive in that run, and they have no play on you.
It looked like there were 2 over at first base.
Here's Juan Lagares.
Hold on, let's take a look at the replay here. Because I thought about sending him. Let's watch where the pitcher goes. Okay, no, he goes to back up the play at the plate. He's pretty far off, though. No, he goes to cover it. Okay. It's a good hold. Actually, hold on. Is there a thunderstorm upstairs? What is happening? Why were there 2 people over at first? Oh, it was... Okay, it was the first baseman and then the... Gotcha, the second baseman. All right. Okay, so we have a 2-run lead here.
Now a hard liner
Oh,
toward short. This won't get by the
dang
shortstop
it.
as he's there to take it in
Dang
for
it.
the third
Hey, that's a
out.
good
So
inning,
they
though.
pick up 3 runs.
Tie the game.
4 hits here, 1 error, and 2 men left on
We don't
base.
take advantage of the
We'll hit
error,
inning
but that's
number
all
2
right.
here at Safeco.
Push
It's
a
the
couple
Mariners
across.
3 and the Astros 1. So coming to the plate, Donnell Mitchell. He'll match up with Blake Snell
think
now
we
to lead
should
off
be-
the inning.
Donnell Mitchell.
First
I
pitch
think we're a
coming,
little more
here it is.
balanced so far.
There's
We've
a
had a couple of
fastball
home
that
runs
just
here and
misses.
there.
Ball 1.
That pitch right there. He's trying.
At least in this episode, we're 2-2. 2 solo home runs, 2 small ball home runs. 2 solo shots for home runs, 2 small ball runs.
1-1, here it comes. And he just misses with a curveball. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
We're going another curveball, huh?
Lifted in the air to right field.
I got to pay a little more attention to that. Make sure I'm not throwing 3 or 4 curveballs in a row. There's no reason to do that.
Majestic defensive alignment for the Mariners. And in the middle infield, Gene Segura. He can play short or second for you, depending on what you want to do with him. And I'll tell you what, he's got the arm and the feet to do it. I love how he's really come on as a player.
Stepping in, Cesar Santana. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Settle down. And that exciting bottom of the first.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. The high fastball is in there. And the pitch on 2-1.
God
And
damn
off again,
it. Really?
ball 3.
Fuck.
David Lustig waits on deck. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
It's early
Fastball
again.
Too high. Ball 4. Stepping up now, David Lustig. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing.
Here we go. Get him called out on that strike at the top of the zone. Let's go.
Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Chris Young as he will take strike
Pitching
1.
a little better
Fastball
from
here,
the
no balls
stretch.
and a strike. He takes
Pace
his
is just
first
like
cuts in
just
this one
quicker
with a man
enough
at
so I don't
first
think
and
about
2
it too
away.
much. I think that's part of the problem when I fall behind is trying to adjust on the timing there at the bottom.
Here's the 0-1.
Oh, that's a bad
And
changeup.
this is pulled
Oh,
foul.
can't do that with a
This is
2-run
way out
lead.
front there. 2 out with the man at first. Throws it on strike
wow.
3 for the final out of the inning.
Okay.
1 left for Houston. They still trail it here 3-1. So stepping in, James McCann. His past history with Dylan Bundy, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Arenado charging this one, and he's retired here 1 away.
Well, let's take a look at the Stros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at the first baseman, Chris Davis. Now, you can play him at third, you can play him at first, but because of his footwork at third, it made him a better first baseman. I think he gets overlooked quite a bit. He's a pretty good defender.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Gene Segura. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a great
And a
take.
curveball that
Especially
started
if
low and
I was trying to get
lower, ball 1.
camera and the microphone back on. We do not have anybody up in the pen. Do that. I feel like we're going to just run this guy totally dry. We're trying to pile up saves.
Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike one. Hit hard. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading
This
for the
is what we were looking for the
Segura
first at
turns
bat.
and goes to second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a
Get a nice little bounce to go our way off that third base bag and stroll into second.
But he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Striding in once again, Craig Gentry. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Difficulty increase.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh.
And this one's in the dirt.
Look out, he's wild.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, and he took his eye off it as it's right through him into left. And
There we go. A 4-run effort here.
But the hitter was better, stayed with it, got a ball down, and drove it through.
Third baseman having a rough go of it.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in.
Good job. Get
And
back,
a
get
pitch
back.
out,
We're
nothing
not stealing.
doing,
We don't
though,
have
and
any
it's
reason to
0-1.
steal here.
Now a move over to first.
Ooh, throw me a pitch. Come on.
And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here it comes, 1-0. This is a foul ball.
I gotta be a little more patient on that.
Runners on first
They
with one
fell
down.
out of the seats. Yeah, early.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
We're chanting MVP 8 games into the season.
Throw over to first, back in standing. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. Ooh, he saws him off with that one.
That noise actually startled me.
Throw in time.
I was not
First for out,
anticipating that sound in that spot.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
Stepping in now, Kyle Seager as he sends it on the ground to first. And this gets right through him.
Okay, we're going to use a different pitcher to finish off this game with a 5-1 lead. That's what we're looking for. Let's go.
Standing in now, Josh Reddick. Swing and a liner.
He's
But
leaving
that's
him.
a foul
He's
ball.
leaving him
Trying to
right
keep
over the
things
heart,
going
and
now
it's
with
just
a runner
early
at
on it.
first Following the RBI single. 0-1, here it comes. Down the first baseline. But that'll
Early
get fouled.
again
It's
on the
0-2
changeup.
now.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
A runner on first with 2 away. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late.
Wow.
He's able to beat the
So
throw
an
to
error
first.
at second is going to bring up Baez. That should have ended the inning.
Again.
We will go into the bullpen. I guess we can leave him up. He's scheduled to put him in the game.
This one's down to third. Arenado's got it. He'll go to Scope at second
Yeah,
for the force out, and that ends the inning.
Not a great approach.
So it's 2
But that's all right.
runs
We score a couple
on
more
4
runs,
bases,
and
no
that'll
errors, and a couple of men left
put us
on.
comfortably
We'll go down
ahead.
to
We'll
the
bring
top
in a
of the
new guy.
third.
A guy
It's
that we
the
have not
M's
pitched with
5,
yet.
And the Astros
We'll look to
won.
close out this game and win this series.
Liam Hendricks.
Liam Hendricks.
is out
He's
from
actually
the bullpen
rated
now,
higher
so he'll be
than the
making
closer
his
that we
first
have,
appearance
but
of this young season.
that's all right. Game started, nothing going on. Oh, last year, a record, no saves. A 3.76 ERA and 64.2 innings pitched. He's a 5-pitch pitcher. No. Yikes. Two seam and a 4 seam. Oof. So that last pitch again, because that was the worst of the batch. It still wasn't very good. That's fine. It's his 5th pitch. Probably shouldn't worry about it too much. See if we can get the slider. Alright, here we go. Jonathan Scope coming in here. We do have him warmed up in the bullpen here. Do that.
And he takes a cold strike.
In case it gets a little dicey. Even though he's rated only like a 77, I feel good with him so far.
Here's the pitch.
So if things
And
do get a
fastball
little
just
dicey, we
below the
can
knees, ball 1.
try and bring him in. There's no reason that it should get dicey.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
That's a key swing on that slider. That was not a good pitch thrown by me.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And strike 3 called on a fastball to look inside from here, but that's out number 1. Still early in the season, of course, but we'll give you a look nonetheless at our standings.
Oakland and Seattle, is that going to be the battle as we work our way through this season? 7-1, 6-2. They might have the day off today.
Ready for another chance? Starling Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt.
That was a terrible slider. I was trying to pull that to the right, but it just did not go.
Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's
I thought that the 4 seam was going to be way more out of the zone, but I'll take it.
And the pitch. And he strikes him
with
out
the
as
slider.
well.
Okay.
So make it back-to-back punch-outs
This
here to
is
the first
going
2
well.
men he faces out of the
Maybe
bullpen.
161 in 1 is a possibility.
He's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing.
Simeon with a solo home run. He's averaging 400 this season.
Striding forward now, Marcus Semien. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Oh,
Fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1.
that's a strike, but he did give me a generous call in a previous batter, so it's not the worst situation there.
Should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Called
2
strike
seam
at the
is
knees,
in.
1-1. 2 out, nobody on.
A little slider action here.
Hit well
Yikes.
down the left field line,
Yikes.
but
That's the
back
pitch
into
we're
the
giving the
foul.
dude that already has a solo
One
shot in
pitch
this
away
game.
from striking out the
Flub.
side. Now, that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs,
That's
and then
bad.
you go back and shut them down.
Really, really bad.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
I don't know why that was so
And that one never
far off.
threatened the
But,
zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
all I have to do, one pitch, one out.
Count is full. Here's the pitch.
Win the game. There it is. There it is. Victory for the Mariners. Yet again. No duh.
What a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these
Number one,
guys
baby.
aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
Number one.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. Blake Snell takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Dylan Bundy only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds,
There weren't any more innings to play, so we scored 3 in the first, 2 in the second. No save opportunity today. Snell gets a second win, and we get our largest victory of the season, 5-1 on 8 hits. They are charged with an error. Segura, new player of the game, 2 for 2 with a home run, a double, and the home run was a solo shot, and that got the game started for us. Tied it up immediately. That is where I worked best. Give up a run, get it back as quickly as possible. Like I said several times throughout the game, wasn't my initial plan. I was going to try and get a double, work his speed around the bases. We do have Craig Gentry, who's batting very well for us this season. I thought it was a really good 1-2. It's a really good top 4 for us. Pardon me. With Segura, Gentry, Cabrera, and Seager. So to fall behind 1-0, if we can get it taken care of in the bottom of the first inning, if we can get it taken care of at the bottom of the first inning at home, we should be in a good spot. If we miss it on the bottom of the first inning, we're going to have to hope to get a couple of hits, upset the rhythm of the 1 through 3, 4 through 6, 7 through 9 sort of thing. That's where it could get a little hairy, but it didn't matter today. Reddick was also 2 for 2. He had a double, knocked in a run. Seager was 1 for 2. He knocked in a run and scored a run. Gentry was 1 for 2, along with Seager, knocked in a run, scored a run. Simeon got the game off to a hot, loud start with a 1 for 2 effort with a solo home run. Mitchell, Scope, Arenado all over 1. Scope and Arenado both with strikeouts. Bundy for Houston gets the loss. 2 innings pitched. He gave up 8 hits, 5 runs, 4 earned. No walks, no strikeouts. Snell struck out 4 in 2 innings while he gave up the 1 hit and the 1 run earned. 1 walk as well. I forgot about that. So we'll exit the post game here, and we'll get you set for game number 3 against this Houston Astros team. I forget how soon it kicks in this audio. So we'll auto save. We're going to get total bases, strikeouts. We bump up the single game best, 5 and 8. Excellent. Please stop. We'll advance, go back, advance the day, and we lead the series 2-0. Bobby Thurston on the mound, 0-1 with a 6.0 ERA. Travis Wood on the mound for the Mariners, 1-0 with no ERA. Madison Bumgarner on the trading block. What? Anthony Rendon on the trading block? What is happening? Manny Machado is on the trading block? This is 6 years ago, so I don't know how good the... Hunter Pence on the trading block. Is Detroit that bad? What's happening? Where's... The Giants are 1-8. The Dodgers are 1-7. Why are the Tigers are 500? They're 4-4. The Rays still winless, by the way. 0-8. All right, let's jump into the next game here. Play full game. We're going Seafoam Green, Seattle, hybrid, open, partly cloudy. We'll go, MLB Network's fine. Travis Wood, Segura, Gentry, Cabrera, Seager, Reddick, Baez, Adams. He's probably too good to sub out defensively. Yeah, I don't really actually have... I think I didn't open my mouth, bug. I don't think we actually have... Oh, Eric Young Jr. can play second base. Okay. That's fine. His speed's fantastic. All right. We're good. We're good. Okay, another opportunity to try and maybe throw that thumbnail up. We're 8-1. They are 3-6. I think I missed it again.
MLB Network has baseball from the Emerald State, Safeco Field
I know.
in
It's
Seattle.
like super-
Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the
super
American
fun.
League's Houston Astros
All right, we'll just
and the Seattle
go with, I guess, what's
Mariners.
easier.
Two great hitters lead their teams to battle. Next
Oh,
on
wait,
MLB
don't forget
Network.
the show 18 available now. Or you can play the show 23 on Game Pass. Travis Wood, 1-0 in his one start. He has given up 0 earned runs, 2 innings pitched. Get out of my face, bug. Why do they show up? They don't show up until it's like late. And I'm like just trying to innocently record a baseball game. And now I'm scared to breathe and open my big dumb mouth.
He'll get us started in this one.
Marte is going to get us started here. As we have the MLB The Show, or the MLB Network theme. And that is a terrible first pitch. Looking for yet another sweep. We could try and extend this win streak out to 8.
Entering play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, it's been a heck of a week
Yuck,
for them. I mean,
yuck,
together
yuck.
7 games in a row. It's
39
nice to go to the
degrees.
ballpark and say we're winning today. That's what they've been doing. So now they're looking for 8. Pretty impressive.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Reddick is over to his
That
left.
was not
as
a
he
good pitch.
snags
Not a
this
great
one for the
sequence
first
there.
out of the
2
inning.
very
Now
hittable
here's a look at
pitches,
the Astros
and the one that
starting
wasn't
lineup.
was
Who's the
well
one
out
to
of the
watch,
zone.
Dan?
So
Well, I'm looking for a big performance.
take a
from
look
Nolan
at some
Arenado. He
still
finished last season
0s
with the
on the
most
board
home
for
runs in
them.
the major leagues.
Santana's
He
at
won the
least
Major League
got
home run
something
title.
on
He can put
in
a
the
ball
yard,
into
but
orbit when he catches it, and I hope he catches one in this game.
Now in the box, Marcus Semien. He went deep in the contest last night. And a strike
that
called
one
at the
I
knees,
think was right
nothing
about in
one.
the same
And
spot
set
that
up
the
working the plate
pitch
is
was in the
Matthew
last
Ross,
game
as
that
you
he
see
hit
the
for a
rest of
home
the
run.
umpiring crew there.
Well, with Matthew Ross back there, we may not see a lot of offense unless you have a game plan to expand the strike zone, because he calls out of the zone better than anybody. I shouldn't say better. I should say more than anybody in the league.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
2 down here quickly in the top of the first. That's what we'd like to see.
Here's Nolan Arenado. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that's in there for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Looking good here.
This inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence.
Oh, he wanted a slider. We'll go inside with that slider.
2 quick outs. Nice job.
Just missed the zone.
There's that tight
Maybe we try to pop it outside. Let's go circle change. He doesn't have a lot of confidence in it, but hopefully we can
get it where you want it. It could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
hit it. And got the swing that we were looking for, but he got contact with it to stay alive.
Just getting started here in Seattle.
So he only wants the cutter inside.
And the cutter got him
Got the
swinging.
swing on the cutter, and swing and miss. So I believe that'll be pitch number 10 of the inning, and it gets us out of the inning. Go ahead, bottom 1, giving up nothing. That's good news for the Seattle Mariners. Segura, Gentry, Cabrera coming up. Bobby Thurston, we do have the improved hitting difficulty, so we were able to score a couple of runs off it last time. 6 ERA in his one outing. Took that loss. 3 innings pitched to give up 3 hits. He walked 3, struck out 3. A lot of threes going on there for this Houston Astros pitcher. Segura got us started off in game 2 nicely with a home run. four-seam, curveball, changeup, slider.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done him any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, man. I mean, this is a big game. Nobody likes to get swept in the series. Losing the first 2 games kind of put their backs
Thankfully, that
against
was
the
a
wall.
check
We'll see
swing.
how they
Got
respond
too aggressive
as they
there.
try to get 1 win in this place as they get ready to get out of here.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A swing and a drive to center field.
think
That
that's
one's
gonna
got a
have
chance.
enough.
Marte ranging back.
Hey, on
at
the warning track, looked like he was about 2 steps off.
For the first out.
A little bit better PCI, maybe a slight difference in the timing, and we can get that one out of here. McCann still looking to get his first hit. Baez, I think, maybe just has 1 hit so far. Feeling like we're in a better flow with Seager.
In seeing how do they turn that around in this game, because the nucleus of this club and this lineup, they should be scoring runs.
We are scoring runs. I think we're going to have a lot of weird commentary because a lot of them is going to be like, a lot of the games are going to be closer to the 1-0 or 2-1 mark rather than what we saw yesterday.
Lifts it into the air to
I'm okay with that, even if it's an out, which it is. It's a pretty okay piece of contact. Feel like I saw that pretty well.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He comes into this one trying to keep up the hot pace.
Yeah, just a little under it.
400 here to start the year. Now the pitch.
That's a good take.
Fastball too high
It's a
to
good
start
take.
him
That's
out
what we're
here,
looking
1-0.
for.
1-0 pitch on the way. Takes this the other way to right. And he will get there to make the running
late
play,
on it.
and that will
Sliced
end
it out to the
inning.
outfield.
Mariners
That's
are
all right.
down in order. Still
That's all right.
no
That was a
score.
power swing. Maybe a regular swing gets that down, but that's okay. We'll go to the second inning, tied at 0.
Here's Chris Davis now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
First baseman number 19, Chris Davis.
Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that
Second
catches
change
the corner
just
for
stays
strike
on the
one.
edge.
Grounded back up the middle. Segura has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Mariners. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Digging in now, Donnell Mitchell. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ew, yuck.
First pitch fastball off the
Yuck.
plate there, and it's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he falls
Ooh,
behind.
okay, that's
Well, that ball's high as a
that's,
strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
And he gets this one.
should have been
over
a strike though.
to Dean
That
for
was
the
not
first
a ball.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Okay, weird. Oh, I might need to
And
turn
there's
throw
probably
canceling
no
on.
happier person in the ballpark.
Man, Mitchell giving up his.
Mitchell has just collected his
Dang.
first
I mean,
hit
it's
in
such
the
a
big
bad
leagues,
it's
and
such a
as
bad
is
pitch.
customary, there's the ball
Slider
being
way
sent
up
into
in the
dugout.
zone.
Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Settling in now, David Lustig. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And no shot there for Cabrera. It's a fair ball.
Wow.
And that's gonna move that
That
go-ahead
felt
run to
like it
second
probably
now.
should have been a
2
double
Well, he
play.
had to know that was coming. He did a great job. He pulled his hands inside on that two-seamer coming in, kept it fair, got the hit. Wow.
That's okay. We got a couple of lucky bounces our way in the last game.
Here's Chris Young. He swings and hits
Jeez
it foul
Louise.
off to the right.
And we're getting lucky that we're not...
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. The tag.
Got him.
And he is out.
Got him.
So much for our first run of the ball
Let's
game.
go. That's a huge throw. Wow, I did not know he was going to be able to get that all the way in. Terrific throw from our center fielder.
So digging in now, Kyle Seager. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Okay. See what we can do here in the bottom of the second.
First delivery to him on the way. This is in the air to left field. Santana moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Well, let's take a look at the strokes.
Second guessing myself a little bit. I'm a little too aggressive.
They are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one.
I mean, that's a
1-0.
strike, but okay.
The 1-0 delivery. Hit down the line.
Thankfully foul.
But a foul ball. 1-1.
Thankfully foul.
Bottom of the second here with no
1-1
score.
count here.
And he pulled up in time,
Ooh.
but it's a called strike 2.
Did not want that one to go.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a good
All right.
take there.
It's a good take right there.
But it's 2-2.
God, it sucks to have a 2-2 count with a
Now here it comes.
not a pitch in the strike zone. Damn it.
One's looped out toward right center field. Semien backs up and takes care
That's
of it.
not
2
what we're
away.
looking for.
Here's Javier Baez. They'll try to make something
Right at the
happen
top
with
of the
2
zone.
gone to
It's
the
a
bottom
good
of the
defensive
second.
swing. Just
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball.
ooh,
A knee buckler, and he
goodness
swings and misses
gracious,
at it.
He's falling
no.
behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Another 0-2 home.
It's good.
Curveball that
Good
time,
take
not even
outside. This is where I
close.
get a little worried as we
Those
get to the part of the lineup that I'm not
really
quite
tough
as
for guys
familiar
to lay
with.
off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Swing
Oh
and
my
miss it well.
God.
Mitchell gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners.
That's okay. That's okay.
We'll move to
That's
the
okay.
third with no score.
Man, no hits so far. A couple decent pieces of contact, but just haven't been able to get it between the defenders.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Jonathan Scope.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball here, not
Fuck.
close,
God
and it's 1-1.
Damn
now.
it. It's so far
Here's the
off.
1-1 delivery. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
A little bouncer, but it gets foul.
Gross.
Again, a 1-2. Another one sent foul.
For the love.
Here's another 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside.
A
as they
little
draw even at
frustrated here with
2-2.
the my inconsistency has been a little
He's
annoying.
fouling them off in the 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Little soft liner right there, dropping in.
Already
the
given up
outfield. He
4
didn't hit
hits
hard,
here.
but
We're not in a
sometimes those
great
little
spot.
soft singles get rallies started.
And that pitch sequence is not great.
Into the box now. Starling Marte.
That's a strike,
And a ball
dude.
0 for 1 for
Oh
here in
my
this one.
goodness.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. One there on to Cabrera, but it's too late. And they'll
That's
just
okay.
get
That's okay.
one.
Too much speed. It was a slow roller. Segura, good job to get 1.
Stepping in
And the double play
ready for
still in
another
order
shot.
here.
Marcus
Try and
Semien.
walk this off
He
in the
got
bottom of the
on top one.
third.
Was a ground out victim last time. Here's the circle change and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now,
I was
meanwhile,
waiting
here
for the
to
other
throw down
pitching
to
mechanic.
second
I didn't
is
realize I
In
just had
time,
to
and
throw.
it's a stolen base.
Just hold triangle.
A pause and the 0-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The next 0-2. And there's one will
God,
above
too
the
aggressive.
zone for a ball.
Too
Well, Matt, this is
anxious.
a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job
Just
driving in
trying
runs.
to get out of
now,
this.
in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
Okay. I don't know how that was a fair ball, but all right. We get the out. The runner does not advance. He does have 95 speed. I think it would have been a tough throw out anyway.
And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Third inning, no score to this point. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here
Goodness
as this pitch
gracious.
misses.
I
It's
hate
2-1.
it.
Swing and a miss, strike
Free
2.
swinging right
Now,
there. I think we
that's
come
a
back
big
with a circle
swing.
change.
That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Let that go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Strike 3.
That's a huge
And a
strikeout right
potential
there.
go-ahead run
That is a
left on
ginormous
base.
strikeout.
One left for Houston. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Ice changed the stamina, and I don't think it did anything.
Here's Matt Adams now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
It's a good take
First pitch is a
outside.
breaking ball taken down and
If we
away
get
for
him on
ball
base,
1.
we're going to pinch run, no problem.
Here comes the 1-0. Right over the middle.
Oh, that's a
knee
strike?
high.
Okay.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. But this will be taken in at second
The
base. Good
fucking
positioning for the
shift
first down.
is so brutal.
Here's Juan Lagares. Into the windup and the pitch.
Bad swing, too aggressive. Getting a little frustrated that I haven't had a hit in this game yet.
Retired 7 straight, and mechanically,
And that's an out.
really consistent and fluid to me.
But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. Now at the plate, James McCann. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Stop swinging at the changeup that's low. He's leading off with it.
Changeup stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Sent on the ground out to second. Played on the backhand. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning.
So we went to this fucking second baseman every single time, huh? Just every fucking time.
Ready for another chance? Chris Davis. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And he gets ahead here with the fastball.
Well, we'll get around to the top of the order here in the bottom half of the 4th inning.
For you, are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
He's been a little inconsistent down low.
Digging in to try it again. Donnell Mitchell. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball
That's
hit
not
on
where I
the
wanted that
ground,
pitch at all.
but a foul ball here, 0-1. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2. Riding in once again, Cesar Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, no balls and a strike.
2 outs, base is empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit.
And the changeup is way low that time.
That was just
No runs,
late.
4 hits.
That was
No errors
just
in the
late.
ballgame for the Astros to this point. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score.
Ignore that 0 in the hit column. Don't worry about it. We got our guys coming up. We got speed. We have Cabrera. We have Seager lurking. If we can just put something on the board. Got to be very aware of the curveball or changeup that's low out of the zone. We'll look a little higher.
He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if
He threw the pitch I wanted.
Changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
And it is getting real frustrating here in Seattle.
In the middle innings of this game.
It's good. The fastball's a little higher in the zone.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Change
Wow,
up,
changeup, huh?
For strike 2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. On the fists and a jam shot to the right side. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are 2 gone now. So coming to the plate, Miguel Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Liner toward right center. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
Well, that one right there, he let the ball travel. It got back in on him, but it didn't beat him. He's strong enough to shoot it the other way. Stayed the
Bit of a power swing on that one, just late, which allows us to slice it into the outfield. Now this might... shoot. Cabrera. 'Cause Cabrera's first baseman. 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 going to bring in a pinch runner. We're going to try it. We're going to gamble right now to win the game here. Probably not my smartest move considering that we have 2 outs.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As the first
I wanted all of it.
Swung on
Fuck,
and
he's
missed
starting me
one.
off with a curveball. They're low in the zone. I'm just not adjusting to it.
A look at Young. Now the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now
oh my God. Throw me something. Come on. Boo.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Shin high fastball that time.
3. Got to be real careful here. Our one swing, granted, is on the curveball. It is in the zone, though.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Well, that didn't go the way I wanted it to.
You fall behind 3-1 to this guy, you're probably going to give up a base hit when you throw him a fastball.
Probably good aggression with the 3-1 count.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, and he puts it on the ground to second. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning is over. Mariners.
It's too aggressive. It's too fucking aggressive. God dang it. Oh, I hate it. These are the games that I just absolutely dread. Now we are actually going to make a defensive substitution here, even though he has the speed. We're going to go ahead and bring in a defensive substitution because he actually plays first base.
Is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. David Lustig will stand in.
Now we're stuck in the 5th inning of this freaking game.
The windup and the 0-1. And he's in.
That's a terrible slider.
Slider that time.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sinking liner toward left, and this inning starts with a solid
damn it! Are you
base hit.
serious?
So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
2 strikes and he hits it in the left.
That is so frustrating.
That ball was placed right.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards
that's pretty bad.
right center field. Reddick has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping up now, Jonathan Scope. A base hit in his first trip. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's set, now the pitch. Swing and a line drive, but this is a foul ball.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. Lucky for him.
Jeez Louise, please. Please. Stop throwing sliders over the middle. Please, I'm begging you.
Here's Starling Marte. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. In there at the letters 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line softly toward the hole.
Okay, all right, Cabrera.
On the bag himself, and the
We didn't have to make that quite as dramatic.
So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on.
So we're still in this game because of the excellent defensive throw.
No score.
Problem is we're in the bottom part of this lineup, and we have already used our speedy pinch runner, so
Now to the plate, Javier Baez. He'll start things out.
we're going to probably need
five.
a big mash here.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out
That's
to
on
short.
top.
Simeon's got it. And the throw
Just
goes
one
over
of these
the
games.
bag, and he'll
Not
reach
seeing
it.
it well. I know we're getting the luck here there on the error, but
Get on any way
man.
you can. And right there,
Ugh.
that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
pretty
Here's
decent
Matt
speed
Adams
though.
now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set and the pitch.
Damn it, that's a
And the
slider.
first
I
pitch is
cannot
chopped
be
foul right
swinging
on
at
the
stuff
plate.
like
It's
that.
strike one.
Well, that
Settle down. You're fine. Everything's fine. You
That
actually
pitcher
qualify
had
that as
shaken
a
at the
hit
plate. That's
rather
a pitch
than
he
an
hasn't
error.
used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
The off-speed
Slow
stuff really got me
curveball
there.
like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. On the ground to second
That,
base. This could be 2.
unfortunately.
To second for 1. Back to Davis, and they turn the double play.
Center fielder number 12.
Here's Juan Lagares. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This one's down to third.
Damn.
Arenado has
Damn.
it. Throw in
Damn.
time, and the side is retired. None left for Seattle. 6th inning coming up.
Oh,
Still
that is so
7-0.
frustrating.
Ready once again. Juan Nicasio is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Oh, I apologize. I did not intend to skip those stats. Usually I skip the stats when I'm irritated. Trying not to be like super annoyed in this. I'm a little annoyed with myself. I have not gotten this pitching down. I don't love this what? It is the slider. The slider is just, I don't throw it particularly well.
Oh, and he just
There we go.
blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for fastball, man, he had no chance catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Favorable.
Put a little bit more faith in myself going into this game. We did get that difficulty jump towards the back half of the other game.
Now a
There we go. That's a nice changeup right
As
there.
he looks at strike 3 ball.
I felt like, hey, we still got a couple of runs there. It was
Usually
a
you're trying
solid
for a swing and
win.
miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
We kind of come up a
Here's
little
Nolan Arenado. His lifetime line against Nicasio. 1 for 4.
empty. I think maybe we should have
Pitch
left.
outside, but
I probably should have left Cabrera in. And maybe if we're able to advance to second, then think about the pinch runner. But in my head, I was like, well, if I can get something into the outfield, I might be able to just kind of go.
The 0-2 delivery. Got him.
It's probably an
And that's
okay
the third
decision
time we've
overall.
written a K next to his name in this one.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series.
I think it's good aggression
That's
on the
his fifth
substitutions.
strikeout in this series alone.
The pinch run-ins.
Here's Chris Davis now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
I guess the good news is we got the shorter first 2 games, which makes way for the longer double length game.
The pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really
That's his first hit of the season. Good time for McCann to come through.
Well, that fastball's coming
late and just kind of blooped one in there.
Gene Segura standing in as the first pitch.
It's a good take right there on that fastball.
1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0 down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1.
Not a lot of speed there at 48.
That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Swinging a soft liner in there, a base hit.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles.
No, he's a catcher. I can't.
And now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Here's Craig Gentry as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's throw into left, a base hit. Ball will come into the infield.
That's fine.
And the winning
That's fine.
run will stop 90 feet away from home with nobody out.
Well, that's a big hit right there.
Now this is where it's going to get a little bit weird. We should have Miguel Cabrera in here, but I did sub him out earlier. So we're going to have... Oh, they're going to go to the pen.
Brett Anderson.
Anderson has an 11.91 ERA. He has a 1-0 record, 3 games started. That was last season. No saves, 5 strikeouts. They're going to go lefty against the lefty here.
Standing in now, Guillermo Aviles.
It's a good take right there.
Look at ball 1. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Ready with the 1-0. Swing and a line drive.
That's going to win it.
That will get down as he delivers.
That wins. There we go. He comes up. McCann comes up with his first hit of the season. A nice walk-off by the guy that was up last who subbed in. I feel like he's been at the plate before, but I'm not 100% sure. And we are able to end this double-length game in 6. 1-0 Mariners. Thank you to the center fielder, whose name I need to figure out. We were uneven with Wood throughout this entire game, but the key play from the center fielder to get that out at home plate, huge.
He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort.
Huge play there, and we'll go ahead and pick up that victory. And I forgot that they play copywritten music in this, so thanks, man. Appreciate it. God. Nothing like getting dinged for a game that you played that came out 6 years ago, you know? 6.5 years ago. 5 innings pitched. He allowed 5 hits, no runs, no earned, no walks, 4 strikeouts. His stats, and Travis Wood is your player of the game. We pick up 7 hits. And the key couple of hits there at the end of the game. We give up 5 hits to Houston. Get out of a couple of jams here or there and deal with the
MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
I'm a little surprised we got a hit off the lefty-lefty. It was going to be a double lefty-lefty right there. And that's exactly the kind of hit you're looking for in that situation. Just enough contact to get it somewhere to get the run in. We don't have a backup catcher, which is a problem. We might have to try and trade for that or something, see if we can figure something out. That way we can sub him out for a faster runner and then bring another catcher in. Maybe we can try and find a catcher with some speed and work a deal there. But not a great game. We held hitless, I believe, through the first 3 innings, but we were able to push it into the 4th inning because of a great defensive gem. We held Starling Marte to 0 for 3. Lustig, I'm not sure. He was 2 for 2. Scope and Mitchell were both 1 for 2, but they can't come around to score. Bobby Thurston, he gets the loss. He pitched 5 innings. He gave up 6 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, 1 strikeout, no walks. McCann was 1 for 2. Finally get him on the board. He was the last 0 for player that we had. He scores the game-winning run. Guillermo Alves, 1 for 1. He knocked in the game-winning RBI. Miguel Cabrera and Kyle Seager both 1 for 2. Juan Nicasio? Yeah, Nicasio with that I in there. He gets the win today, 1-0 for him. 1 inning pitched, no hits, no runs, no earned, no walks, 3 strikeouts. I believe it was actually an immaculate inning, and it was a good change on my part because Travis Wood was a bit uneven. He did pitch 5 pretty solid innings. So let's get out of here. That'll do it. An extended episode here because of the long game in the 3rd matchup, but you can see the difference in the length for the home games, so that's good. We got a cannon achievement from the outfield throw, a runner out at home. We plus 21 at-bats, 6 innings pitched, 18 putouts, single game best of 8 hits. We're averaging 3.75, and we're averaging 1.33 runs. So there you have it. Let's go ahead and advance. We will have the day off. I am not sure. Is that the day that we're looking at? Oh, it is. Oh, it skips the... Oh, okay. All right. Well, there you go. We will be back on, I believe, actually on Friday. What's this video going up? Yeah, Thursday. We'll be back Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific time for more baseball here on the channel. You get the entire Texas Rangers series. Saturday, we'll be taking on Miami. Sunday, a 4-game set against the Oakland Athletics. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. Thank you so much for watching the first 10 games of this season throughout the last 3 videos. We are 9-1, feeling very good going into these series against the Texas Rangers, against the Miami Marlins. I'm looking forward to seeing who we're going to be facing off against in the Oakland Athletics, because they are sitting behind us at 8-2. So it could be a very good, either high-powered game or a good pitcher's duel. We'll see what that is, and that's a 4-game set, and that'll be a long one on Sunday. So thanks again for watching, and we will see you another day in a different video. Good night, good sports, go Mariners.